Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. So we have a great reading. It might be a little heavy, I don't know, picking up on the yang energy here. So before we get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you, the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. So I channeled a song by Robert Plant. I've been channeling this song and I could not find this song. I did not know. I was trying to look up the words on Google, on YouTube to see if I could find it. I just kept hearing. I've been hearing it for way over a month. Okay, and I finally found it today. So it's a song by Robert Plant and it's called Big Log. And the energy that I'm getting with it is sort of a heavy energy, okay, what I'm feeling from it. And some of the words in this song are, what stuck out to me are pain won't stop, leading me down a road, driving me down a road. My love is exceeding the limit, distance and longing. My thoughts will collide. Your love is cradled in knowing. Eyes in the mirror. When the journey is done, there's no turning back. No, on the run. And it's a heavy song. Like if you like music or if you get emotional, you might get emotional with the melody. Let me take my headphones off now because I had to listen to the lyrics. And I wrote it down because I couldn't find anything to write it down. I had just found it and I was so excited. And the energy that I'm getting with this, guys, it's a heavy energy, but it's not your energy. I bet you were there. Okay, I bet you were there. Now, if you're in this energy too, I would say that you are mirroring, okay, this other person who I believe is your divine counterpart or your twin flame. All right, because what I literally picked up on in the lyrics were your love is knowing, and that is very much of the yin. The yin's love, the nurturer, is knowing. Okay, and then, you know, what I also picked up on is when the journey is done, there's no turning back. And that's, you know, we talk about the journey. Anybody who knows the twin flame community, we talk about the journey, right? But in this song, you know, maybe he's talking about the journey of life. But I'm picking up on someone who's heavy in their emotions. And when it says, my emotions are exceeding the limit, and when it talks about leading me down the road, I feel like there are circumstances, things in life that have led you down different paths, okay? Whether it's permanent or whether it's temporary, because it's different. The journey is different for everyone. So you can't always assume. It all depends on what the journey is supposed to be about. Ultimately, yes, self-love is the journey, but where that leads you, and if it leads you back, nobody really knows the answer to that, you know? But it doesn't mean that you're not pulled to that person, and it doesn't mean that healing can't happen. It doesn't mean that your life can't be something, okay? It doesn't mean that you can't move on. But I feel in the yang energy that they are being pulled into another direction, depending where you're at in your journey. I feel that they have been pulled into another direction that's away from the yin, the divine feminine energy. And that is not gender specific, okay? You can be a man and be in the yin energy. And they have karmic energies in their life pulling them away. Just as you would have had karmic energies in your life blocking And the mirroring part would be both of you going in different directions, possibly because of karmic energies. That would be mirroring. Another mirroring part would be feeling that pull and still thinking about them, even though you've gone your separate ways. Before I turned on the camera to start this reading, I was told that pay attention, you may astral travel. And I was told to say a prayer for when you go to sleep tonight, for your astral travel to return and enter into your body safely. If you've ever fallen asleep and right before you wake up, you feel like you're paralyzed, you feel like something's got its foot on you, trying to hold you, suffocate you or something like that, it's generally when your body starts waking up, when your spirit tries to re-enter. Okay, so if you get that, it happens during astral projection, and it's sort of a paralysis type of feeling. So that's the reading I feel is going to come out. So I was guided to use these cards. I'm going to say a quick prayer that when you guys astral travel, that your soul enters back into your body and very safely and without any interruptions. Because literally what happens is when your body starts to wake up, as your soul comes in, you could feel literally paralyzed, like you can't move. You can hear everything going on around you, but you can't move. That's what that is, okay? So, real quick. Our Father in heaven, please look over us during our astral projection. Help our bodies accept when our soul enters and not wake up. Let us have safe returns. Let everything go smoothly during our astral travels. Guide us on our journey as always. We love you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So we're going to start off with Lover's Oracle. Like I said, I'm getting an energy of someone thinking about you. Not saying that you're not thinking about them, but I'm getting a strong yang heavy energy. And if you listen to the song, I am now putting the songs in the description box, okay? Because sometimes I forget to pin them in the comments. So if you don't see it pinned in the comments, you can get timestamps and you can get the song in my email, literally in the description box. Now I'm going to be doing that for you guys. So this person, which is the divine masculine energy, whether they're in a male or female body, does not matter. Heavy emotions for the ones I'm picking up on. And literally we have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. That is, their essence here, okay? Their essence is with you. But this journey, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because it's a journey that really faces us to face ourselves, our shadow side. We have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. So this is very much, for me, it's either a very high level soulmate, and I mean high level, not karmic, or it's your twin flame, your divine counterpart, the one you literally share your soul with. So I'm going to here open up with the twin flame deck, see what wants to come out. So please show me what I need to see for Aquarius here. Please show me what I need to see for Aquarius here, for that person that's thinking of them, that high-level soulmate, or that twin flame. It's a divine counterpart either way. It's like, I feel like we have a new direction and we have devotion. And it does talks about the journey. It talks about run. It says there's no turning back on the run. And there's a lot of similarities to what the journey is and the lyrics in that song. So I will literally have that pinned up. either in the description box and possibly in the comments, but definitely in the description box. Unawakened. They run because they are unawakened spiritually. They run away from you and they run after the material world. All the things that create illusions that make us think that we're happy, that we cling on to, temporary pleasures that lead to permanent disappointment, because somewhere down the line they just realize that all that stuff doesn't, it's not fulfilling, it's not satisfying. I feel like a lot of you, you're getting centered with yourself, okay? And I feel like a lot of you didn't have any choice but to get centered and grounded with yourself. To nurture yourself. Not everybody is meditating, but a lot of people here are thinking. You would have had to go into a direction because ultimately they went into a direction that wasn't it wasn't going toward you. And that causes ultimately an awakening within them. But for me, this is like almost the precipice of it, because they're starting to think here. They're thinking of you. And if you notice, just looking out here on the horizon, it's just kind of cold. Where there's like a lot of warmth with you, a lot of love. And see how it's almost as if you took all of your love back and gave it to yourself. How warm and inviting this card is. And it's almost like, wait, I don't feel the love of my yen. I don't feel the love of my yen. I don't feel anything nurturing. And it's kind of cold and it's kind of lonely for the yang energy. Anything else? Quite literally what I've said here. We have the material world, self-worth, and compromise. The one who's unawakened, the yang energy, they're going after the material world. That's what was happening anyway. This would have caused you to have your own self-worth. Pull your love back and have your own self-worth. Literally, they're looking at the money and you're looking at you. And whatever that is, you're looking at yourself and your self-worth. They're looking at the money. But like I said, now here what's in the middle, compromise. Because their emotions are exceeding the limit. Their emotions are exceeding the limit. So something's got to give here. So I feel what's going to happen is you're going to astral travel, or they're going to astral travel to you, is what I feel. Definitely. Because you've pulled back your energy. Now they're going to come to you in the astral. And then probably it won't be long before you see them in the physical. Especially with these eclipses. Because I have regret. I have mask on the bottom here. Action. Understanding and then guide. This is like the hermit energy following their light. But what did come out, we have admired, we have winter, and we have grief. That grief is like the 5 of Cups card. Sad and regret and grief. Something might be significant about winter. I did see spring that wanted to come out as well, but it didn't make it out. I have admired. They could be watching you. There could be something significant about the winter. I mean, Aquarians, your birthday's in the winter. If you live in the United States anyway. If you live across the world, not so much winter. But winter might be significant there for some reason. Alright, so let's get into the tarot. What does the tarot want to say here about this journey? I have the Dark Woods, and I have, can't remember the name of this one, but I was guided to choose them because this one has some mirroring and some thinking cards, and this one has some darker energy because they're in a very deep emotional place. I shouldn't say darker energy, but it's like they're in a place of really starting to feel their feelings and question some things. Where before they were more into the pride and to the ego, to the material world. They're still there, but I feel they're on the beginning. Okay, I feel they're on the beginning because you've pulled your love back. Timelines are different. If you haven't pulled your love back, you will, because eventually they'll just run and ghost until you'll just have no choice. And they will. If you chase them, they will do that. Seven of Pentacles, like I said, thinking here. A lot of thinking. King of Wands on the bottom. Looks a lot like Tom Cruise. Seven of Swords. Might be thinking about how they played themselves, sabotaged themselves. Could be thinking about how they just snuck out of your life. Interesting, King of Wands is on the bottom of this deck too. I had done a pre-shuffle. We have the King of Wands on both. Give me a card for this Seven of Pentacles. And we have 2 sevens, so you could be seeing sevens a lot because we literally have 2 sevens right there. Give me a card for that Seven of Pentacles. Four of Wands. It's in the reverse, but I wanted to show you the card. It's literally like a creature under the bridge here. It's reverse. It's also 1111. You might be seeing 1111. It's a twin flame card, but it landed on grief. Somebody's really taken a hard look, and they're in their emotions here. Seven of Swords, please give me a card for Seven of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Yep. Look. You've walked away. They don't feel your warmth anymore. You see how cold that scene looks? How cold? It does look like a winter. Maybe you walked away in the winter because we do have the winter card. Maybe some of you walked away in the winter. Maybe some will return in the winter. I don't know. It's just, I don't really like doing the whole time thing with tarot. But unawakened. Now I believe the runner will become the chaser. Give me the root. Two of Cups. Look at that. That's a beautiful Two of Cups. That's what they're thinking about, the return. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups is Three of Cups. That can be a return, a reunion. like I said, I was told that you guys were going to, they were going to travel to you in the astral, and I was guided to pray for your astral travels. Queen of Swords reverse. The World. The Devil reverse. Okay, so they got rid of a nasty, not saying you didn't get rid of a nasty karmic. Maybe you did. But I automatically wanted to say they. Tell me about that Queen of Swords reverse. That Queen of Swords is very manipulative. Empress reverse. Three of Pentacles. So the person that they ghosted you for, the person that they ran toward when they were running from you, was a nasty little karmic situation. It was bad for this person anyway. It was the fake Empress. And it was the third person. It was the third person. I watched an interesting near-death experience story here. Well, NDE is near-death experience. I don't know why I added experience. And there was this woman who saw her grandmother when she died, and her grandmother sent her back and said, "It's not your time," but she said, "I am your twin." I had shared it on my community page, and then I had removed it. It didn't really get any views, so I had removed it, but it gave me a new perspective, which I had known from my twin flame course, but it gave me a new perspective on twin flames. There are a lot of people who want to be in physical union with their twin flame. There are a lot of people who want to, you know, be with them like in traditional relationships, right? And some can do that. Some have written that into their journey. But in this case, that wouldn't have happened with the grandmother. So it made me open my eyes that it may not be the case for everyone to be in the traditional type of union with their divine counterpart. But that person, you guys have a closeness. There's something there. There's a bond, and it's eternal. And it's an unconditional love, and it's always wanting to help and to support. There are a lot of people who get involved in divine counterpart situations, and it's the false one, just like this person here with the false Empress. There are situations where people thought they were with their true divine counterpart, and they weren't. They were karmic. They mimicked that situation. Give me something for the past. The High Priestess. Now, the yin energy is very psychic, in my opinion. In all the readings I've done for divine feminine individuals, whether they were male or female, they were very, very intuitive. Like, they could read me. They could give me readings, okay? Haven't met one yet that wasn't. Maybe you knew too much about this person intuitively. You could have known a lot about this person. You know, when you know too much about somebody and they don't want you knowing too much about them, it makes them feel uncomfortable. Because look at this High Priestess. She can just look at you. She can read you like a book. An unawakened divine masculine does not want you to read them like a book, because their book is pretty sketchy. Their book is full of stuff they don't want anyone to know about. Give me a card for that. Three of Cups. And Emperor reverse. So some of you knew they had somebody else. They weren't ready to be your emperor. They weren't ready to step into your life the way one of you or both of you thought it was supposed to happen. Maybe neither one of you were ready. A good sign that a divine feminine yin energy is not ready is if they are not focused on themselves, not loving themselves, and if their boundaries are too low. So what would be an example? Let's say they text you out of nowhere and you haven't heard from them for months, and you get all excited over like one phrase, one line, one sentence. There's something there to that. Yeah, why do you get excited over one line when you wouldn't do that for anybody else? But also, you know, where are the boundaries at, right? Because you wouldn't allow someone else to just get away with giving you so little. Sometimes that's a sign that we're not ready for them to enter our life either, because we have to have our boundaries up higher. The Empress attracts and brings to her, the yin brings to them, because they are very high vibrational, but they don't self-sacrifice. They have a lot of love for themselves, and that's why everyone and everything is attracted to the Empress energy, because of all that love that they have for themselves. Everyone is attracted to the love, you see. What crowns this? I see three people. Is it a reunion, or is it just three people? We do have the Chariot, and we do have the Eight of Wands. This is Cancer energy, but it's the Chariot. It happens very quickly, and this is yin and yang combining forces and going in one direction together. But to go in the same direction, it does take a lot of balance. So Six of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups upright still shows me there is somebody still in the Yang Divine Masculine energy. There's still somebody influencing them, affecting them. But you're going to hear from them soon. Even if it's through astral travel, through the dream state. It will happen first there, and then it will happen in the physical. Give me a card for that. Four of Pentacles reversed. They are releasing that third person. Whoever kept this person from returning is being released. Whether by them or by the universe, they're being dropped. I just heard they're being dropped. What's the future here? Six of Wands, victory. Like that head is being dropped on the floor, that third energy is being dropped. And it's painful, whatever they're going through. They're about to be free of that energy. And literally, they're coming forward. They're going to speak. So this is an energy that's going to be reaching out. The Yang energy will be reaching out to the Yin energy. And this is the future. The near future. Because the Chariot is very close. The Chariot is at full speed, full steam ahead. The energy of the Chariot is hard to leash. It's very powerful energy. Give me a card for that future. Making peace. Five of Swords in the reverse. King of Cups. Excuse me, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Making peace. Maybe somebody's ready to get serious in life here. Maybe somebody just wanted a good time. They just wanted to be free and single, hang out with their friends and party, and then maybe they literally got stuck in a situation. They got stuck in an energy they just couldn't get rid of, because that Six of Swords reverse can be stuck. But it also can just be they were happy in that lifestyle and they didn't want to move forward. They were happy drinking, partying. This might be someone ready to stop that. Give me a card for that. Give me another card for that Knight of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Wands in the reverse here. Because Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to stop all that nonsense and settle down and build something here. I think I channeled the right song for that, because that's their emotions. You would have been there at some point. The Sun reverse, the Seven of Cups, another seven. They've made a decision and they already know that they're not happy, and they're coming forward in hopes to regain their happiness. So what makes them happy is their yin counterpart. What's the self position? King of Cups. Now they went from a Knight. Okay, I just heard they're in between right now. They're in between. Where is that? I do have a deck like that. I don't see it right now. I do have a deck like that. I'll have to look for it. I've been moving decks around. There it goes. I'll pull one of these at the end when I pull what they want to say. But I just heard they're in the in-between right now. They're between the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. They're in the in-between. And that is this awakening that they're going to be going through here, because they're already thinking. They're already thinking, abandoning this lifestyle here, becoming the person they need to be, and speaking up also, because their throat chakra has been blocked. They're supposed to speak about their feelings. They're having all these feelings. They're supposed to express them. That is part of their journey. The yin energy is not supposed to sit there and have the whole conversation all the time. Star, Aquarius. This person is very emotional without your energy. They don't feel your energy anymore. And this could also be their emotions exceeding the limit, like I heard in the song. King of Cups is in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. It's here twice now. Seven of Pentacles. This person is looking at something that's been keeping them stuck for too long. Seven of Pentacles talks about time. This person feels like they've wasted a lot of time, possibly with the wrong energies around them. What's the environment? Two of Cups. That's what they want. They want the Two of Cups and a second chance. Ten of Swords is in the reverse. That's pulling all the swords out of your back that they put in there in the first place. second chance. That's what they want. Okay, that just hit the floor. Tower. This is where they're headed if they don't get a chance to make it right. Because when I was listening to that song, it's like a deep sea of emotions. And I could just literally tap into the feeling, like this deep sinking feeling in the middle of my chest that just says, it's like when you finally realize you've lost something and you can't get it back and you can't make it right, like it's done. It's done and you can never make that right again. But you want to. It's that deep sinking feeling. That's what I felt with that song. They're headed for a tower if they can't make things right. They don't want that. This is in the reverse. If this can happen, this tower is going to stay at bay if they can get a second chance. But if they can't, this tower is coming up, right? And that is Scorpio Aries energy, and that is uncomfortable. That is uncomfortable. What's the hope and the fear? The tower. See, I'm telling you. They know. They know. If they can't make things right, if they can't get this 10 of Cups with you, it's a tower for them. Literally, this is blowing the top. This is blowing the top. They're not going to be able to contain themselves. You should listen to that song. It's very emotional. Just like the guitar, the rhythm. It's just, it's just so lonely without your energy. It's so dark. It's like swimming through a void of emotions. And you can't find your way through it because it's too thick and too heavy. What's the outcome according to the way the tarot cards are looking today with the energy of this Yang, divine masculine energy? What is it looking like right now? They're very, if they're not, they're holding back, but this is literally a person who's locked up. This is literally a person, they can't get out. They are locked. The outside, like their emotions. But I do have the Hermit in reverse on the bottom. And that means coming out here. We do have Justice. That's Libra. We're still in that season, right? Or about to be out of it. This is making things right. 4 Cups reverse. This goes from thinking about it. This goes from sitting around all the cobwebs and just doing nothing but thinking, to doing something about it, making it right. So I do see them going from doing nothing or holding back for whatever chains that are binding them, because these chains, it's like devil energy. It's the devil card that chains people together. Well, this person has locked themselves in, or someone's locked them in. Like they literally can't come out. So I don't know what kind of emotions or people are around this person, but they're going to come forward. Because the Justice is in the upright Libra energy and the 4 Cups is reversed. Give me a card for that. Yes. King of Cups is in pain. King of Cups is in pain. And this landed over here on the Chariot and the 7 of Cups reversed. They've decided to come forward. Right now they're holding back for whatever reason. They literally, maybe they aren't, I don't know. It could be different. I don't know why they're not coming forward. I don't know if it's their own emotions that they can't get a grip on, or if it's a literal situation or person. But anyway, we're going to close out. This person's coming forward. The energy that I pick up on is a very high level. This is a person who means something or meant something to you. It has a lot of twin flame vibe to it. I'm not gonna lie, it does. It has that runner chaser vibe. And literally you would have moved on and out of their energy. They don't feel it anymore. And it's causing a lot of disruption in their emotional body. And they want to avoid this. So I feel this person knows themselves enough. Like this person has probably lost it before emotionally. And maybe it's not too pretty. Maybe it's not too pretty. Maybe you're very calming to this person. Okay, because in this picture here, they're very calm. Your energy and their energy is very calming in nature. But it's not going to be very good for them if they don't get another chance, make it right. All right, so let's see what wants to come out here. I should have brought these out first. The wisdom of the oracle. What do you want Aquarius to know about this situation here? So this is a person from a past, but it's a person who looks like they're literally attached to you at the soul. You guys are most likely a twin flame. If not, you guys are definitely very high level soulmates. You've entered lives together, and you guys had to get on the same energetic match. But I'm telling you, it's got twin flame vibe to me ever since I heard the song, and that's what I think it is. Deep knowing, yeah. Okay, deep knowing. That song by Robert Plant says, "Your love is knowing." The divine feminine usually knows. They just know. And this is yin energy and loyal heart. So if you're dealing with the twin flame and you've went through a runner chaser thing and you've had to move on and you've moved on, this could very well be your reading. What you do is up to you. They're very aware of what you could do because they've got Tower on their mind. They want a second chance. They want to pull these swords out. They want to take these swords out of your back. They want to avoid the Tower, but they're afraid of the Tower. They are afraid of this Tower, this emotional breakdown, because this person is in love. Where before they were running. And for them it was over, and they ran, and they never thought, and they didn't think twice about it until now. Serendipity on the bottom. That's where everything just falls in place. That's where you don't have to worry about it. That's where you surrender it to God, and you're like, I did all I can do. All I can do now is just live my everyday life. That would be for that person who has gotten that far in that journey. So this is what they want to say. And then we'll close it out. We'll be done. This is what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to Aquarius? I told you their throat chakra is blocked. You know what's probably holding them back is they don't know what to say. Well, on the bottom, I need time, but I did look at it in reverse. But it does, These cards aren't necessarily meant to be in reverse. They are holding back. Something could be holding them back. Literally them not knowing how to break the ice and what to say, or because they're still going through their awakening. They're very aware of what they feel. They're very capable. They know that they're going to lose it emotionally if they can't make this right. But this is what actually came out. I feel empty without you. And if you go listen to that song that I put in the description box, Big Log, I don't know why they named it Big Log. Yeah, it's a very heavy sort of vibe. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in your next reading. I love you guys. Namaste, my friends.